Hi beauties, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's makeup look, we are going to be creating this beautiful glitter cut crease. And to start off, I am going to go ahead and use my Pro Conceal. This is from LA Girl, and we're just going to go ahead and prep our eyelids. I had done this before, but I noticed that there was a spot missing, so I'm just going to go ahead and fill that in. Okay, because we want a clean eyelid before getting started. Okay, and then right after you prep your eyelids, you're gonna go ahead and set it with some translucent powder. In my case, I like to use the Airspun translucent powder, and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply some with a clean brush. It doesn't matter what brush it is, as long as it's clean. And we're going to go ahead and use this color as the transition color. And this is the color Weekender from the palette Born to Run from Urban Decay. Okay, and now we're just going to go ahead and blend it out profusely, continue to blend it out. This is like a really nice beige color. Okay, and then as we move forward, we're going to go ahead and put some intensity, okay, on that cut crease. Or on that crease, not cut crease, on the crease. Okay? And right here, I'm just continuing to apply. Okay, just be patient. The blending part of creating a makeup look is the most important part, okay? In order for it to look nice and flawless, you really have to blend it out. And I really have tried to focus on just being patient, you know, making myself enough time to be able to blend out my shadow, you know, not being in a hurry and stuff. So just make sure that you have enough time, that you're not in a hurry, and just blend it out. Right here I am using a brush. I think this is from Tarte. Okay, I don't know the specific name, but it was like a holiday collection, probably like 2 years ago. Okay, now I am using the color Riff from the same palette, and as you can see, this color is a little bit darker, so I'm just going to go ahead and apply some on and continue to build that color. As you can see, I'm focusing this color a lot more just on the crease, and I'm kind of tilting my brush a little bit upward because that's where I want the color to show. As you can see on the other eye, when you cut the crease, you want to have that that eyeshadow blended all the way to the top so it can show. You don't want it just all packed on the crease, but you want to blend it up towards, you know, your eyebrows. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with a different brush. This brush, I think it's from Morphe. The color that I'm going in with is the color Punk. But yes, it's Morphe R33, okay? And so basically I'm just using this brush to intensify the crease, and then I'm going to go back to my Tarte brush, which doesn't even have a number or anything, but we're going to go ahead and blend out that color that we just packed with the Morphe brush. Okay, and as you can see, the color is getting a lot more intense. So we're just going to continue to blend that out. And just really focus that color on the crease as well. As you can see how my brush is angled upward That's because I want the eyeshadow to be farther than my crease, for when I cut the crease you can actually see the shadow, if that makes sense. Okay, now we're going to go in with a different color because we want to create a little bit more intensity. Okay, and we're going to go in with the color Hell Ride, which is a pretty pink. And then I'm also just focusing that color here on the crease as well. And this color seems to kind of brighten up the crease, which was exactly what I wanted for when I cut the crease. Okay. And this is looking really, really nice and smooth, really nicely blended. Okay, just try to, hold your brush lightly. And now we're going to go ahead and use the e.l.f. concealer, and I'm going to go ahead and use this to cut. Okay, apply some in the middle, look up, and wherever that concealer marks, that's how far you should go on your crease. Okay, now I'm just going to go ahead and cut. This brush that I have, I don't know the exact name of it because my sister gave it to me. I think she got it from her BoxyCharm, which, you guys, it's an incredible brush. Quite honestly, I've been using it for almost 2 years and it works very well. But you can always grab one from e.l.f. I know they have some really good flat brushes, so you can go ahead and cut the crease. The only thing that when you do get a brush, you don't want it to be so thick because you want it to be like a medium flat brush so you can go ahead and cut, and you can be a little bit more precise. And so over here I'm just gonna go ahead and go all the way across towards the end of my eye, because as you can see, this makeup look is gonna be a complete crease. And so for better vision to just be able to see how far I'm gonna go, I just do like my mark and then I start filling in with the concealer. Okay, and this concealer, you guys, is super incredible, especially to cut a crease, because it's super affordable. I think the pricing is probably like $5 or $6. It works very well. The only thing is that it dries, and when it dries it kind of looks like a yellowy tone. So if you're gonna be like cutting your eyebrows, like carving them out and just making them sharper, make sure that you blend that concealer super fast before it dries. But I would totally recommend it, super affordable. Okay, and now we have that crease cut. It looks really good. And so here you can see that the part where the crease is, it's, the line is a dark shadow and then it gets lighter as it goes towards the eyebrow, which is exactly what we wanted, right? Okay, now I'm just fixing that up, but we're gonna move over to the next step pretty soon. As you can see, I wanted like a perfect cut crease. There we go. Satisfied. Whew. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and move forward. This is gonna be a gray pigment, and this is actually from Wet n Wild, and it's loose pigment. I actually did not buy this here. I live in Albuquerque, New Mexico in the United States. I actually bought it in Juarez. I went to a store and there was all kinds of different things and I decided to buy it. It was actually on sale. I think it was for $1. Okay, now we're just gonna go ahead and apply it with a flat brush. It doesn't matter what brush. As you guys can see, this brush is super old. I think it was probably my sister's because it was bit at the end. She bites a lot of things, so it was probably my sister's, but we're just gonna go ahead and use it because it works, right? So we're just gonna go ahead and apply that pigment on the cut crease. And you guys, e.l.f. has some really good loose pigments that I would totally recommend. We're going to be bringing them pretty soon to our Beauty Glam shop, so if you guys need any of those, you guys are probably going to be able to get it pretty soon on there too. So now we're going to go ahead and just apply some Kiss transparent glue, and I like to do this in parts because then it gets super like dry and then we create a lot of like messes and stuff. So just do it part by part. And I'm just applying some glitter. You guys, this glitter is incredible. It is great glitter, but it has like a super intense like camouflage kind of thing that you guys are probably going to be seeing here more on my channel. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply that, and then once I finish with the first part, I move on with the second part. I apply some more glue towards the middle and then towards the end, and I just build it up. But basically you don't want the glue to dry because it gets really clumpy, and then you apply the glitter and then it just doesn't look good. Okay, so you kind of want to build up the glitter and just do it slowly. Try to be very gentle when you're applying that glue because you don't want the shadow to move, right? You want it to stay in place, so just be very gentle with it. And here we have me drinking tea because my tea gives me energy, you guys, and it was super early. So here we already applied all of it. And I guess, well, we're doing the end part, but we already applied most of it. And then also one thing that you can also do to really get that good fine cut crease is, you know, really apply some nicely towards the end of the cut crease like I'm doing over here, and then apply the glitter. Try to really focus on that straight line with the glue. That way when you apply that glitter, it looks really, really defined. Does that make sense? So sometimes we think, okay, well, it's just glitter or it's not going to show, you know, or the glue isn't going to show, but it is going to show as soon as you put that glitter. So you want to really try to focus on having a straight line, especially towards the cut crease. Right up here, right now where I'm putting it, you really want to focus on creating that straight line with the glue. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and apply some e.l.f. Eyeliner, and you guys know that I've been using e.l.f. for the longest time. You know, it's super affordable. It's about $3, and I really do recommend it. I don't think I showed the part here, but actually after applying the e.l.f. wet liner, I actually patted it down with some black shadow, okay, just so it can help my false lashes stay on and stick on. And I just wanted it to just look matte because of the fact that we're putting some glitter. It looks kind of grimy at the top, so you know, the black eyeshadow just really helped it look a lot more flawless. Okay, so that's something that you guys can consider to create a matte eyeliner, or for your eyelashes to stick on a lot better, anything like that. Or if you don't want your eyeliner to peel off because you sweat a lot, you can always put some black eyeshadow and it'll totally help it. Right now I am using the lash style My Lady. This is from my own lash line. You can shop it at elizabethbeautyglam.com. I will put the link down below, but these are incredible. They are super, super fancy. As you can see, they are simple and cute. Here I'm just applying a little bit of mascara just so I can help my real lashes blend with my false lashes. My throat is getting dry from this voiceover. Okay. Perfect, perfect. Okay. Now we are going to move on to the next step. I'm going to go ahead and prep my face. And here I am using the Too Faced primer. I don't even know what it's called, but it's from Too Faced. Really would recommend it. I have normal skin. You know, I have a combination of skin actually. You know, there's some seasons that it's normal, there's some season that it gets super dry. And so this works perfect for me. I feel like it hydrates my skin really well. Oh, it's the hangover. There you go. Now we're going to go ahead and use the foundation from Too Faced as well, Born This Way, and I am in the color Natural Beige. This is my favorite foundation, you guys, and I actually went back to this foundation now for winter because this foundation has coconut oil, I believe, so it makes my face super oily. And because it's winter, my face is now, you know, getting dry. So it just has been doing really, really good for my skin. It has been working very well for me. I'll usually use over the summer the Peach Perfect, but this is working for me because my face has just been so dry with the weather. Okay, and it's one of my favorite foundations because, you know, it's called Born This Way. Is that what it's called? And it actually looks natural on your skin. Okay, if your skin is super oily, I would probably not recommend it. Okay. And here I'm just using a beauty blender. This is from Real Techniques. More affordable than the Sephora beauty blenders. It has been working really good for me. I bought like a packet of 3 for like $20. So now we're gonna go ahead and use our e.l.f. concealer again, and we're just gonna go ahead and apply that underneath our eyes to hide any bags and to just lighten up the eyes. Okay. And then, like I said, make sure that you just blend that out really quick before it dries, because it dries pretty fast. So if you want to prevent any cakiness or anything like that, just make sure that you blend it out right away. Okay, and you want to blend it out outward. That way you give the highlight and the illusion of a bigger eye. Okay. And like I always say, anything that is creamy needs to be set. So again, we're going to go in with our Airspun translucent powder and just get a foundation brush and just set that concealer. And then I usually like to set the areas where I sweat the most, which are my chin, my nose, and my forehead. I think we all struggle with those areas and they get a little bit more oily than other areas. Okay, so now we're going in with a palette. This is the Christmas in New York, the Chocolate Shop palette. And for this bronzer, I am using, what is it? Chocolate Soleil. And I'm just, you know, bronzing a little bit, my forehead. And then we're going to go in with, what is it? Chocolate Covered Strawberries. And this is actually one of my favorite blushes because it's like a purplish, oops, sorry, blush, and it just makes everything look so pretty. Sorry you guys, my throat is getting dry. And you guys can see that it's a little bit shiny. I think that's from the leftover that's on the brush. Okay, you guys, I took a break and went for some tea. So hopefully, it's literally 5:09 a.m. I've been awake since 4, so. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and use the Anastasia Glow Kit, and we're just gonna go ahead and highlight. You guys know that this is one of my favorite products. Makes the entire makeup look just look so radiant. I love it. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and use this lipstick from Anastasia. Oh, I wish I had it with me. I think it's in my purse. I'll go ahead and put it down below, you guys, but this is incredible. It's like a purple lipstick, purple pink lipstick. It is so beautiful, you guys. It just made everything look even prettier. I'll put the color down in the description box just because I think it's in my purse and I'm recording right now. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and go and apply some black liner. This is from Jordana. As you can see with this eyeliner, I wanted the eyeliner to be kind of pointed towards the tear duct. And so this is why I am creating it like this. It really didn't turn out very good towards the end of the day. Once I started sweating, the day went on and everything, this eyeliner actually smeared, which was not what I wanted. I looked kind of crazy towards the end, you guys, just so you know. So right now I am gonna go ahead and apply some black shadow, and I'm using a little brush from like the painting brushes at Hobby Lobby. Okay, now I'm using my favorite mascara, Better Than Sex from Too Faced. You guys know that I am like obsessed with Too Faced. I love all of their products. They are super incredible and super cute. And here I'm just gonna line my lips, you guys. This lip liner is also from Juarez. I don't know the exact name, and it's also in my makeup bag. But I like to put lip liner just so I can go ahead and just like give a little bit more of a precise lipstick and stuff. It just carves everything a lot better and gives my, you know, my lips that full, yeah. And here is the complete makeup look, you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. As you can see, I did set my face with the Morphe spray. And so, yeah, I hope you guys use this to your advantage for the new year 2020. I love you guys so much, and thank you for your support in 2020. Thank you for subscribing, for watching my videos, anything like that. I hope you guys have the best year ever. Bye, you guys.